Hello everyone and welcome to Top 7 Rec, where we dive into the world of entertainment and enjoy together. In this video, we'll count down our top picks for K-dramas to watch from 2000 to 2005. Now, let's begin. Number 7. All About Eve. Main leads, Jang Dong-gun, Chai Rim, Kim So-teon, Han Jae-suk. It became famous for the female leads' rivalry. A whole lot of treachery, angst and ambition unfold the story of this MBC classic. I like everything about this drama. The plot is not groundbreaking, but feels refreshing somehow. Probably because it does not have too many tropes of the classic K-dramas. The most amazing thing is, for once, it doesn't contain your typical leads. The ending of this drama is probably the best ending I've ever seen in the history of Korean drama, because they are usually awful at making endings, but this one has everything a great ending needs, a happy ending that is neither rushed nor ridiculous. Overall, this is a great drama that all Korean drama lovers should watch. Number 6. Sad Love Story. Main leads Yun Young-hoon, Kim Hee-sun, Kwon Sang-woo. If you like dark tragic and romantic melodramas, the ones which will make you cry buckets, no, rivers of tears, then Sad Love Story is definitely your first choice of K-drama. Stock up on tissues, folks. I'm giving you fair warning. It got me hooked from the very beginning, a great story indeed, even though I don't like sad love stories, or sadness itself, but this one is the only exception that I've ever made. The story is a real masterpiece, and the casts were perfect for each one of their roles, they are all great actors. The soundtrack is also fantastic. I can watch this movie over and over again without getting tired. It's an unforgettable drama with perfect events so close to reality that I felt each second of it. One of the greatest dramas ever. Number 5. I'm Sorry, I Love You. Main leads, So Ji-sub, Young Kyung-ho, Im Soo-young. I'm Sorry, I Love You is one of those shows that stays with you long after the final credit rolls. This Korean drama from 2004 became a massive hit across Asia and catapulted the two leads to huge stars. As the show aired, the ratings continued to grow to incredible viewing numbers. After watching this spellbinding series, it's not hard to understand why. People can probably find some flaws in this drama. I am sure they are there somewhere. But I am blind to them, because I love this drama. It can be heartbreakingly sad. But it is beautiful too. I fell in love with So Ji-sub's acting. Okay, his face too, whatever. I can't stop saying how much I love this drama. Love, love, love. The end. Number 4. Emperor of the Sea. Main leads, Choi Soo-jang, Song Il-guk, Park Soo-ae, Chai Shur-ra. My absolute respect to this wonderful drama. Such wonderful characters and personalities, such scenery and action. I can never get enough of this drama. I watched it back when it was first released and still watch it every couple of years. In a beauty pageant, Emperor of the Sea would win hands down. From sweeping vistas of windy cliffs to carefully composed interiors to torchlit ships fanning out across the darkened sea, it is one of the most beautifully scored K-dramas I've ever watched. It also features an intriguing central triangle anchored by the breakthrough performance of dynamic and dangerous Song Il-guk. It's a must-watch drama for those who are interested in Korean history. This drama also contains lessons of life that shows with a strong will, determination, and knowing nothing is impossible. If you are true to your values, then the destination isn't far away. Number 3. My Lovely Samsoon. Main leads, Kim Sun-ah, Hyun Bin, Young Ryu-won, Daniel Henney. This drama is hilarious. There are quite a handful of memorable funny scenes. I respect Kim Sun-ah so much as an actress, she is amazing at it. I also can't believe that Hyun Bin is the youngest of the 4 main leads. He held his own there. By the way, poor Hyun Bin, he got hit so many times during this movie. There are a few sad scenes sprinkled in between the humor which was done well. Overall, this was a solid drama with a great cast and an entertaining plot. I watched this in 2014 and still think it's good, which means this drama passed the test of time. I'm glad that my friend kept pushing me to go back and watch it. Yeah, there are some old school K-drama cliches such as the rich overbearing mother, cancer, car accident, etc. However, I had fun watching it. The storyline of this drama isn't particularly original, but what makes it sparkle is the subtlety of the writing and acting. Hyun Bin holds his own as the leading man against Sun-ah, and they often go toe-to-toe during heated arguments. Some of my favorite scenes are when the two of them go back and forth with the killer timing. Hyun Bin also has a knack in this drama for saying much without saying anything at all. Bottom line, this drama is so well acted, mature, funny, thoughtful, and witty that you'll potentially see the same old drama cliches as something new and fresh. Each episode always left me eager for more. Number 2. My Girl. Main leads, Lee Da-hae, Lee Dong-wook, Lee Joon-gi, Park Sher-hyo. This is one of the first dramas I've ever watched, and yet, after many others since then, it has remained one of my favorites. I love the fact that the writers let the protagonists' relationship develop before anything happens between them. It made their attachment believable, and it truly caught my heart. Lee Dong-wook and Lee Da-hae impressed me with their acting skills. I often find the childishness of the leading women in K-dramas annoying, as I feel it makes them look downright stupid, not cute. Yet Lee Da-hae's portrayal of Yu-rin is unexpectedly endearing and funny. Lee Dong-wook is amazing in this role, and he didn't portray the character as too cold and arrogant, but just right. I loved watching Lee Joon-gi in this early outing from him. He never disappoints. I had already loved Lee Dong-wook, and it only grew stronger after watching his performance. My Girl was such a treat for me. Being in the list of my favorite genre and from one of my favorite writers, it had a lot going on from the beginning. Each of the characters were interesting and played their parts very well. Add in lots of humor and a dash to heavy pour of angsty goodness, I was well satisfied. My Girl is the definition of a K-drama, and it deserves its place in the K-drama Hall of Fame, and I recommend this drama without a doubt. Number 1. Jewel in the Palace. Main leads Lee Young-ae, Ji Jin-hee, Hong Ri-na, Im Ho. OMG, I remember this one as the first K-drama I've ever watched. It was airing on TV when I was like 14 or something. It got me hooked from the very start, a great story indeed, even though Jang Geum is not an ordinary drama because it was based on real life. In history, she is known to be a palace cook who turned into the royal physician, but of course, like all history books turned into drama, producers have their ways in tweaking with the storyline, so a lot may have been changed. Beside that, I have enjoyed all 60 episodes of Jang Geum because, in every episode, there are always different conflicts, which will get solved in the next episode or the episodes after that. It kept me on my toes, and I just couldn't help but to get addicted to it. I like the thought that Jang Geum had great mentors so she could become the person whom the king trusted her to be. The love story between their characters, Sir Min and Jang Geum, is simply one of the most romantic stories I've ever seen. The chemistry, the portrayal of these characters by the actors was simply amazing. Amazing, amazing. It truly is a well-told story with beautiful cinematography. This is a 2003 drama, so if you are new to dramas, It may seem very different to you than the more modern ones, however, after watching this tremendous jewel, I now know why the ratings were well in the 50% range during its broadcast time. Excellent, excellent, stupendous. I will never forget this love story ever. That's it for this video. Please note that this list is only based on my opinion and is not an absolute truth. We would love to read your opinions in the comments section, and if you liked this video, please take a moment to smash the like button and subscribe.